Firewatch with me.
I'll certainly do that. Then play the Division.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We this is our second attempt at a stream. The streaming the division didn't work out great because apparently it doesn't open until tomorrow. So we are diligent. We do like to keep the stream going, and we are already set up, so we might as well do something.
That and yeah, because there's nothing else to do today, is there?
No, not really.
Though it does look very
Nothing
nice.
new.
Well, it did look very nice. It's starting to grow up a little bit now.
Yeah, I am hoping that we don't get as many of the frame rate issues. There's not been a patch yet. I was hoping we wouldn't touch this game again until there was a patch, but unfortunately that's not working out so great.
We have to find out what is Firewatch.
Yes, we'll have to.
We have to fight through the frame rate.
Through the Firewatch and the flames.
Hey.
Come on. Or you're all weak. So Mark, I'll say streaming a bit of Firewatch will be a relief to you to get you out of the Pokemon hole you've been in the last few days.
Oh, man.
Explain to us what's happened since you've come over here with anyone that's within a 4 foot radius of you for more than a couple of minutes starting to get addicted to Pokemon.
I go through phases of going down the Pokemon well, and when I go down that well, I go deep.
And you take us with you.
I go hard and I go firm, and I bring anyone poor, unfortunate souls around me with me. And so I'm playing X, which the whole time I was playing it, I couldn't remember if I had actually completed it before.
What can I do for you?
Well, my typewriter is on the ground.
This we've already done this.
Oh, yeah,
so
we
we can
already-
talk
yeah.
over this.
Right?
Yeah.
Um,
The wind? No.
So basically, I just started the game again, and I've gotten to the end, and I finished it. And now the real pain begins because I need to go and find everything that I found, but I'm also like when I get into kind of training Pokemon, I really want to do the whole kind of EV training. Really,
Yeah, it's something I don't really follow along with you on. Unfortunately,
I will
more
s-
power to you, but
I will say, well, this is the thing about that word power, because you really notice the difference when you train up a Pokemon with all this hidden values and whatnot. The struggle that is involved in doing all of that, because it's not just, okay, I need to fight specific Pokemon and just do that over and over again. You need to, A, know which Pokemon to fight over and over again, but then, depending on the Pokemon you've got, if you want it to know a certain move, it might not learn that move, and it might not be a TM move. You might have to breed with a certain Pokemon that might be having to hold a certain item, or you have to train that Pokemon to learn a certain move to then teach your Pokemon that you're going to breed with it.
I'm already tired just thinking about it.
So it's like, it's a trail of breadcrumbs. It's a trail of breadcrumbs that you have to follow along, which can take up about a week of your life if you're not careful.
The girls at the lake.
So, which is a good thing that I have no life at the moment.
Yeah,
The Rangers keep an eye out for a couple of young women and question any they find.
So anyway, yeah, where was we last time? We was
well,
playing
so we
Firewatch.
just finished our first day on the job here. We had gone and interrupted those skinny dippers with the fireworks, pissed them off, and then eventually, after me getting lost on the way back, ended up back at Two Forks, which is our station, and this window was broken, and we suspected it was those girls we annoyed.
See if we can get a list of names. We won't get much, but at least if anything else happens, we can refer to it and see if anything comes up.
Thanks.
I need you to feel safe out here.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, you can protect yourself, huh?
I just don't worry about it.
Perfect. Keep that attitude up and you'll have an excellent summer.
Now this is the first time that I'm getting to Dawn of the Second Day. This is the first time I'm getting to hear the.
Oh yeah, you didn't hear any of the dialogue last time because it
No.
was you and Brian, and there wasn't enough headphones to go around.
Yeah. So instead of one of us enjoying the pleasure of this with you, we just thought we'd both go without.
Yeah, indeed.
So, yeah.
Swig of Pepsi for the working man.
Oh, that's a fun loading time.
Yeah, they seem to take a little while.
It's got some jankiness.
Yeah, it's like the art is like somewhere halfway between Team Fortress and do you remember 13 on the PS2.
Yes, so yeah.
A particular favorite of mine, actually, from the PS2.
It's got a little bit of that kind of cell shaded
Awake.
Yeah,
esque vibe going on, but yeah, with
Sorry, our problem.
That storm
I don't know, how's the best way to describe the Team Fortress 2 artwork?
cut off. I tried
Cartoony.
reading it out, and it
Yeah.
wasn't working
I don't know if I'd go cell shaded, but I certainly
It's
go.
not cell shaded,
I
no.
don't really know why that would be the case.
Can I go fix it?
But it's got that kind of bold, vibrant colour
Probably
sort of
can't,
palette
but
going
what
on.
you can do is hike out to where the wire runs through your area and report back if it's down. Then I can call a ranger to get someone on it.
Okay, I can do that. Where is it?
Remember that cave you hiked through yesterday?
Yeah, of course.
So you're gonna want to go back there, go through it, and keep going straight to the north when you come out.
Will do.
Thanks, Hank.
It's Henry.
What, you don't like Hank?
Yeah, I don't like Hank.
But thanks rhymes with Hank.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, alright.
So this is your first time experiencing Delilah's sass for
Yeah.
yourself.
There's a whole lot of sass there.
It's pretty great. I still think that's a very nice touch.
Yeah. Have you found any other touches like that when we was playing it the other day?
I can't really remember, to be honest. We'll keep an eye out for more stuff. I'm not a big fan of this map thing.
It's keeping it authentic. It's
Yeah,
keeping it
no,
real.
I'll give you that. It does keep it quite authentic. So I'm sort of just...
Next time you get into the woods, you're going to be sorted, mate.
Yeah, once they're these woods, exactly these woods.
So I can go to Yellowstone.
Yeah.
But I imagine I would treat that map the same way.
Whoa, this game does not like when I try to move quick.
I'd treat a map in this game like I treat a map in real life, where I take a quick look at it and go, I'm alright.
Yeah, but as I learned the last day, I can't really do that because I got pretty powerful lost the last stream we did.
Just like real life, I imagine. Yeah, okay, there's a couple of things that this game does not like. It doesn't like particle effects, I can say. It really doesn't like particle effects.
Yeah.
Because it's not enjoying this fog.
It's actually pretty damn cold out here.
Roger that. Warms up fast. The mornings are cold in Boulder, though, right?
Yeah, they are.
What did you get up to down there? I mean,
Thought I saw a note.
what's life like?
I don't know. I used to just spend a lot of time with our dog, Bucket.
Aw, that's a good name.
He was a good dog.
What's that? Type.
A beagle. I got him from the pound.
That's great. Hey, can you hold on a sec?
Sure. Just gonna keep hiking and hoping it warms up.
Heyo. I don't think so. Why, have you? Okay, good. No, I don't think he has any idea.
Hey, your button is still down.
I'm absolutely sure.
Delilah, I can hear you.
Would you?
Listen.
I
All
said
right.
I could...
I'll let you know if anything
Wait, are you
changes in
talking
that
about
regard.
me?
Hey, sorry about that. Anyway, Bucket's a cute name. You owned him with someone?
Ooh. Oh, the awkward questions.
That would be my wife, Julia.
Oh, like your wife? Or like she's taken half my stuff wife?
My wife.
But you're here. Well, looks like I might have lost you. You could be down in one of those valleys. Call me if you need anything.
Awkward conversation.
Indeed. Okay. Now. I've gone entirely the wrong way.
Art imitating life, huh?
Mm-hmm. Going further on my way now? Yeah, I am. I need to turn around entirely.
I mean, I would try and offer assistance, but all I keep looking is the texture popping in and out and being fucking astonished by it.
Yeah, like, if this... I'll tell you what, like, if this game... And apparently, by all accounts on PC, it is stable. Like, if the texture pops and the frame rate can be made stable, this is a gorgeous game.
Yeah.
It's really being let down by some performance issues.
I'll have a look at some reviews and whatnot to see what they say about it.
I think it is. I think most of the reviews I've read pretty much share what we think. Is that like on PC it looks as great as we think it could look on this, but on consoles it's for garbage people.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what the Verge says.
At least I have a torch now if I get stuck out in the dark again.
You have to restart.
Okay, so I need to follow this path, and then when I get back to my lookout, I need to go to the left. And this time what I will do is,
Nothing there about the
once
graphics.
I've gone a little bit out,
Ooh, that wind last night actually tore up some trees near my tower.
I know, right? Ugh, it's out of this world. Now, imagine we had a big fire burning.
Yeah. Jesus.
It's something else. I've seen a still evening kick up 45-mile-an-hour winds in no time.
okay, so I'm on the right way now.
Really be in for it.
I just need to keep on this trail. I'll get down to the cave eventually.
From The Guardian, note, while we experienced no technical issues with our version of the Firewatch code, several other reviewers have mentioned significant frame rate slowdown and animation problems with the PS4 version. We'll investigate this further. So maybe we're just the unfortunate ones.
I know Giant Bomb had these problems with the PS4 version. But I don't know, I haven't read a huge amount of the reviews. So I don't know how widespread. I just know that it's not isolated, the problems we're having with it.
Yeah.
Is this the right way? And definitely, yeah, right, okay, so we're right near where we need to be now. The cave entrance should be around here somewhere on this path. Whoa, that was bad.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. So the lead designer is a guy that worked on Mark of the Ninja, which is like one of my favourite games.
Oh.
Really, really like that. I'd really like that on the PS4. If you're listening out there, the walkie-talkie interaction in Firewatch is inspired by the player's relationship with Atlas in Bioshock.
Ooh. They've just said a bunch of words I like.
Yeah, I thought you might.
Oh. More framing issues. The frame, I don't know if you're watching that, the frame rate dropped to pretty much zero there for a second.
Excellent.
Okay, now what I need to do is I need to go out here. I'm pretty sure what I need to do is go the way I accidentally went the last day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I need to come out of this cave. Because if you remember rightly, this is where I found the cave. This side is the entrance I went in. And I thought I was to proceed straight ahead there. Yeah. Okay, so I have to go up north here. And we have to look at communication lines up north of this canyon. So let a holler if you happen to see any lines of communication around here. Uh-huh. I think these are...
I think you just answered your own question.
Yeah.
No,
I can see
question.
the wire
No.
you're talking about. It looks like it's in good shape from here.
We'll follow it up to the top of the trail if you can. You can head back as soon as you give me the all clear.
Got it.
I'll be so pissed if we get up here and there's like a bear sitting on it.
Huh. One thing I can say straight away
So we
from...
really can't reach anyone any other way than these wires?
What else do you suggest? Smoke signals?
Just Seems dangerous.
Well, if they don't hear from me for a few days, they'll send someone out, but I'd rather it not come to that.
You wake up pretty early then, huh?
As soon as the sun comes up. Forest Service really frowns on us putting up curtains for some reason.
I just covered my head with my pillow. Seems to do the trick.
Wow. The forest could never burn down on your watch.
As I'm saying, the one thing I've noticed straight away is that the dialogue between the two is written and sounds and acted very believable. Very believable.
Well, that guy, I don't know who she is. You might want to check IMDb.
Yeah, I can do that.
But the guy is from Mad Men. So he's got chops.
Another show that I am told I should watch that I will probably never watch.
I'm not a Mad Men guy.
No?
I gotta say it. I might be condemned for it by people listening to this now or later. But, yeah, never been particularly fond of it.
Really?
It's one of those things where the show, I can clearly see, like, it's paced to be a slow burner, at least in the early seasons. But it's such a slow burner that I'm just like, nah.
Oh.
But again, like you hit the nail on the head. It's very well acted. I can't fault that at all. It's just I can't.
It's alright. I'm not gonna hold it against you.
Yeah, it's one of those big kind of shows in this alleged golden age of television we're going through that I just can't get on board with.
So
Don't begrudge anyone who does. I'm sure it is a great show.
The last is a woman called Cissy Jones. I'm presuming that's how it's pronounced. She was actually on The Walking Dead season 1.
Oh, was she?
Yeah.
Did she appear in? Oh, she was in the game The Walking Dead season.
Yeah.
Ah, right, okay.
Jesus, she's been in quite a few games. She's been in
Was she anyone we would know?
Lego Marvel's Avengers, Fallout 4,
Oh,
Halo 5, Life is Strange.
wow. That's something we should start streaming, actually. Because I really want to play Life is Strange.
The Wolf Among Us. She played the voice of local population in Grand Theft Auto 5.
Local population was like my favourite character.
Oh, yeah. As NPCs go.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, she's got quite a body of work behind her.
Well, I hopped down a drop and now I can't climb back up.
That is a pickle.
I can just keep hiking, but I figured I should let you know in case I get myself trapped out here.
How adventurous of you.
I've been doing a lot more climbing out here than I expected.
Well, keep your radio charged. I'd hate to one day find a skeleton with an orange backpack at the bottom of a ravine.
How nice of her.
Hey, so the wire is definitely down out here. I just found it.
That's actually good to hear. I can send someone out to fix it. Good find.
Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't look like the wind. It looks like it was cut deliberately. It's snipped clean through, and there's a bunch of beer cans out here. The same beer those girls were drinking. They also left us a message.
These idiots are gonna pay. Do they realize this is how people die? I mean, what if something happened to one of my lookouts while this was going on? And God forbid there's an actual fire burning out of control.
What do you want to do?
I want you to go find them.
And then what?
I haven't thought that far ahead. That's not true. Everything that comes to mind is illegal.
Let's hear it.
Oh yeah?
Hey, I came out here for a breath of fresh air and some adventure. What do you got?
I think I want you to just find them and scare the hell out of them.
Yeah, I'd make a spooky ghost costume, but they stole the sheets.
I don't know. Wait for them to wander off and wreck their camp. Something that would make a teenage girl run home to mommy and daddy.
I'll find them.
Thanks.
But I am gonna need a raise.
Don't hold your breath. I'd start by hiking back towards your tower and just keep an eye out for anything that would lead you to them.
Oh, they're big into Red Eagle.
Great. See if you can find the path they took down from there. Maybe they looped back around towards the lake or something. I doubt they're where they were yesterday, but they obviously can't have gone far.
Okay, so these teens are not great.
No.
Oh, I didn't mention that they made the hillside up here their own personal dumpster.
I am serious, Henry. I want these girls to never, ever want to go backpacking ever again.
And if you can leave them not walking ever again, that'd be great as well. Yeah, again, like with the little touches, the way it does that is cool.
It is pretty, like, it's something they didn't have to, that you wouldn't normally think about.
Because there's one thing I'm noticing pretty quickly between this and the little bit of The Witness that you showed me.
Yeah.
The Witness feels very much like a very sterile environment.
Yeah,
you know,
well, there's
no
not even
real-
any music.
No, well, I mean, obviously there is that, but there's no real... Doesn't really feel like there's any interaction, even though you are interacting with the puzzles and whatnot. But in terms of the actual environment itself, you feel like you're a floating camera going around that world.
Yeah, except the odd time you
moving.
catch your silhouette sometimes.
Yeah.
But that's about it, yeah.
Like with this, you feel like a person walking through this environment. You know, there's a level of immersion here.
That is true, yeah.
But then, no,
Then again,
Jonathan Blow made
you're
that
preoccupied most of the time playing the witness, holding on to your fraying sanity. So. That's a tight grip you have to hold most of the time.
Yeah.
This game also doesn't like multitasking, so when you're trying to do anything while it's saving...
Yeah, I was just about to say that as well. Every time the autosave comes up, nope.
It's just, like, it is a real shame that there's such performance issues, because, like, I'm really digging this game otherwise.
There's an abandoned pack out here.
And it's not one of the teens?
No, it looks like it was lost a long time ago.
Well, you could always pilfer it for supplies.
That's how we do it. What we got?
Well, I am flush with ropes now. That pack was full of them, in decent condition too.
That's lucky.
I mean, there's enough rope here that I could just leave them hooked up, I think. Oh, get this. This pack came with one of those cardboard single-use cameras.
With pictures left?
Yeah, he only used 3 or 4.
Neato.
Thank you, Brian Goodwin.
Wait, who?
The bag had the name Brian Goodwin sewn into the top.
Huh. Wow.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I just haven't heard that name in a few years.
He died.
He was a lookout?
Yeah, kinda, I guess. He was stationed in Two Forks, your lookout, with his dad Ned 3 summers ago. Great kid.
Oh.
Bring children out here?
No. You know, I'm not a stickler for rules. They took off halfway through the summer.
And we're never seen again.
There's definitely,
What, they couldn't handle your unique...
there's definitely some, like, obviously there's the sadness with your story before this.
Yeah.
But there's definitely more to,
Have,
like, her and what's going on here as well.
anything that would scar a Photodome employee?
I think it's safe to
No,
say
I got
already.
A lot of hiking to do. Might get bored.
Well, I'm bored as rocks, so I'll keep you company while you find those girls, huh?
Yeah, there's some underlying tension.
No.
So you can't like jump on command. You have to wait until you find the context.
Yeah, you have to wait until there's a
content
prompt.
sensitive. Context sensitive.
I mean, I'm definitely supposed to go down here, but...
Which is annoying when you get to points like this because as a real person, you know you... Well, I mean, you probably can't, but...
Oh, no, yeah. My knee could give out, but I could definitely, do the old-fashioned butt slide.
I remember I was watching an episode of Bear Grylls once, and there was a part where you had like a really, really long slope, and it was on like this kind of gravel dirt, like the side of a hill or something, basically.
Yeah.
And he doesn't go, yeah, the way to approach this is to kind of like gently kind of make your way down, step by step. He just literally throws himself down the side of it. And he's like, this is the only way to do this. It's like, yeah, it's the only way to do this if you have a first aid fucking person on hand with you at the time and a camera and whatever else.
For when you almost certainly harm yourself.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm obviously missing something down here that I can go down. I can see one of those supply boxes there. And it is the only way, like... Oh, hold on. What was that? There was something.
A thin column of
I
smoke.
see a really thin plume of smoke.
Yeah, I see it too. A thin plume like this is either a new fire or a campfire.
Campfire. You think it's them?
I reckon so.
It looks like it's to the southwest of me.
Ah, there.
That's right. If you
How did I
hike
not see
towards
that?
5 Mile Creek, that should put you in the neighborhood. Keep an eye on that smoke plume. Let me know if it's getting any larger.
Will do.
Okay. So now we've got a new task. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. All of these are, isn't it?
Is that for all of them?
Yeah. Because I remember him slagging her for having a really inventive. Let's add more details to our map now. I do like this, like rather than the Ubi climb a tower to unlock the map. It's find the supply cases and add some details to your map from other people's maps.
Hey, who are these guys, Ron and Dave? They're leaving notes for each other in the boxes. Is there any chance one of them was that guy I saw in the canyon? You know, the guy with the flashlight?
No, they're both rangers. They're not out here this season. I didn't really know him that well, but I always assumed the only thing Ron cared about was chasing tail and getting loaded. It's somehow comforting to know that he was able to keep up a correspondence with someone who wasn't going to send him a topless Polaroid.
What year is this again? Set in? It's the mid-90s?
Look, not everything is set in the mid-90s, David.
I wish it was.
I
Oh no, I'm thinking of I'm thinking of Gone Home is set in 1995.
Yeah.
This isn't set now though, especially if she's saying
I don't know when this is set.
especially if she's talking about topless Polaroids instead of selfies.
Yeah, well, yeah, true.
Alright, so we're heading towards this thin column of smoke anyway.
I'm having a hell of a time getting this fucking flapjack off his ass and out to repair that wire.
Excuse me? Flapjack?
You know, like a loser, a chotch.
I really don't, but I do now.
Well, the next time you're at a bar and some banker steps on your foot so he can order his crappy martini, you've got just the name to use.
Hey, Flapjack, why don't you wait your turn before I bounce your face off a dumpster?
It's beautiful.
Some top-notch bants, that's how he said.
It is one of those things, like the concept of this game. Like if you ever take a moment to kind of think to yourself, what does it take to make someone want to be a park ranger?
Yeah.
You know?
It's definitely, this game has explained to me the appeal of it so far. Some nice, well, if you're in Wyoming anyway,
Yeah.
some nice hiking, some peace and quiet. If you're a pervert, there is apparently streaking teens.
Actually, I went looking for the job. I just wanted to get out of town for a while.
Summer music.
Yeah, that's right, I remember. Thanks to last summer, we got a bump in Forest Service budget and can actually afford to have you.
What happened last summer that accounted for this windfall?
Jeez. I mean, the federal government almost let Yellowstone National Park burn to the ground? Ring a bell?
Yellowstone is like, what, 15 miles away? Why would they do that?
Well, the short story is that for 60 years we got very good at not letting forest fires happen. And then about 15 years ago they decided that forest fires in wilderness areas like Yellowstone should be left to burn. So that's what they did. I can't believe you didn't hear about this. There were reports that the entire park was gone. Dan Rather telling the country that President Reagan didn't care on the nightly news. I mean, what the hell's he gonna do? Smoke jump in and snuff one out for the giver?
So what should they have done?
I don't even know. By the time the Yellowstone folks realized the little fires weren't gonna burn themselves out, 100,000 acres were gone. It's Yellowstone, you know? People don't want to touch it. But we touch it every single day. But hey, I got a 30 cents an hour raise because we can't have another fiasco. The goddamn park can burn down again.
Also, the nice touch that he's still wearing his wedding ring.
Yeah.
It never draws attention to it, but you can definitely notice it.
Yeah. This is... Oi!
Oh.
Jesus. This is a game that definitely... It does well with the little touches.
Yeah. I will say, this isn't... this game's performance issues don't abuse me quite as much as another game I enjoyed last year, Ether 1. This game is yet to crash on me due to performance issues. Fingers crossed.
How broken was that game again? Just
It
remind me.
was so powerfully broken, my friend. So profoundly broken.
Like from a...
I couldn't move there were ages where I couldn't move between areas without the game crashing.
Jeez.
I
I can't remember, was it game-breaking stuff?
lost my save twice, I think.
That's the one.
I had to get the platinum on it, which I did get. I ended up beating the game, I think, 4 times over. It should have been 2. There were some things that could have been done in 2.
Yeah.
But again, because of bugs and shit, it locked me out a couple of times of areas I needed to go. Okay, so I think Column of Smoke is this way. That's good. It's in some ways, a very realistic portrayal. Like when I'm in amongst these tall trees, it's kind of hard to see where I'm going because I can't see the landmarks. It makes it a bit difficult, but also a bit more realistic that way. That I can't just set a waypoint and have GPS because you wouldn't have those things in an actual park.
Hey, there's a tree out here that's been ripped to hell.
And?
Don't you think that's, disconcerting?
Henry, there are 500-pound grizzly bears out here. They sharpen their claws on trees.
We don't have grizzlies in Colorado. People killed them a long time ago.
Well, in the thoroughfare, they hunt people, they kill people, they bury their bodies, and then come back weeks later to eat them because they prefer rotten meat. People just disappear.
Don't you think that's disconcerting?
No, Henry, that's life.
Nice, lady.
I also do like the kind of that you don't have unlimited amount of rope. That you have to find backpacks like we found with more ropes in it so that we're able to traverse the area. But that they don't seem to be too far out of the way of where you're going anyway.
Yeah.
There's not a maddening search for more rope before you can complete, but at least so far anyway.
It is a video game after all.
Yeah, indeed. And this also seems like a game that would be self-referential enough that if you did have a bottomless pit of ropes in your bag, they would make jokes about it.
Oh boy.
I think it's safe to say we'll do a few more of these after today.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get as far as this column of smoke, see what's going on, and then maybe.
I think you've got a good 20 minutes before you hit the hour.
Okay. Well, we'll keep going. So, and see what we can do. Right, there's our thin column of smoke over there. So I always got to keep an eye on where that is. I'm so conscious after that one time we got lost in the dark. Am I able to go over this? No, I need to go around it. Yeah. One thing that still like, and sometimes I suppose it is realistic in games that sometimes bugs me, is not being able to walk through bushes that you clearly would be able to walk through in real life, that you could just wade through.
Yeah.
The one that really pisses me off is in The Witcher. In The Witcher, you'll be there with your horse and you'll be galloping through the trees and shit like that, and all of a sudden you come across a small bush and your horse will stop dead. I think we're back near the teens.
Yep.
There's an old campfire.
You're on the right path.
It's off to that side, isn't it? Pretty sure this is the path I took to them before.
It's just that lake, isn't it?
Yeah. Although, in fairness, like, if you think about what you and Delilah did say, they can't have moved too far beyond where they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the lake where they were. But we're heading over... yeah, that way. See, it would make sense that they would, like... If I was camping, it would make sense, like, if they were going to move around, that they'd stay near a landmark, and the landmark, obviously, in this case, being the lake.
Yeah. You just got to find a way to get up there.
Indeed.
Can you go where the lake is? Can you kind of go round to the left from there?
I'll have a look now. No. Doesn't appear like I can, but that's where I came from, isn't it? So we need to figure out some way to bear right here. Yep, there we go. This must be the way. Or not.
No, that was the way you came.
Yeah, this was the way I came. Right, so there must be a way to bear right around here somewhere.
Is that you running now?
Yeah.
Does that take stamina at all? Or?
No, it doesn't seem to. Although he does when you stop jogging or if you vault over something, there is particularly one of those small nice touches again where you can hear him try to catch his breath for a second. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to be really unprofessional here, Mark, because I urgently require use of the bathroom.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hand over the reins to you for a minute.
Okay.
And you need to find... We need to head that way
We need to make mark there.
Yeah.
Yep, okay, cool.
Okay, right, back in a minute, peeps.
That gives me time to also figure out the controls.
Yeah, square to jog.
Square to jog.
Up on the D-pad to pop your map. Actually, the map might help you out.
Grand. Does this help at all? Okay, that's where I am. And I want to go... Oh, look at that. That's handy. Okay, I think what we can do for the time being is if we just kind of make our way around in this general direction. Where's the smoke? I believe the smoke was over there somewhere. Okay, well we'll set hook and make our way down.
Yo, dog, we heard you like fires.
I like spitting fire.
Okay, did you find where you're going?
I did. I found a way to rappel down.
Oh, excellent.
I literally just went the opposite direction from you.
Oh, and you found it?
I found it.
Good times, we're heading in the right direction now. And I'm back in control. Okay. We're starting to get to the evening and afternoon times.
The twilight.
Where is this column of smoke in relation to us right now? We can't see. Let's just follow this trail until we can. Is this a new box? Oh, it is.
many hikers go missing in the Shoshone?
More than none, unfortunately, with most of them being in this area. The thoroughfare because it's so remote. Why?
I found an old flyer for a missing hiker. It just got me thinking, that's all. Like how you said one day you were talking to the Goodwins and then the next you weren't.
Ned Goodwin didn't get mauled by a bear or stuck in a ravine. He was just a PTSD'd a-hole who dragged his son out to do a job and realized it was a bad idea.
Okay, so we're starting to get there, to the area.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, shit. Need to reply.
PTSD? That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I don't know. He was in the army. He was off. It's actually the saddest story. He was only discharged because his mother, Brian's grandmother, died. She'd been taking care of him, and Ned was the only next of kin.
Damn. And you got to know Brian a little bit?
Yeah, I talked to him.
Here comes
way
Brian
more than I
rampaging
talked to
down
Ned,
the
that's for
stairs.
sure.
How was he at spotting fires?
Better than you. He actually liked to stay
What's
in
up
the
there?
tower.
Gonna say play nice.
Okay, bye. That's a cameo from Brian there.
Boy, for as dry as it is this summer, there's an area down here that's lush.
Oh, you must be talking about the Aspen Grove down there.
Yeah, I think that's where I am.
Those trees are actually one root organism. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
I didn't.
Yeah, they share their water as a colony that can live for hundreds of years, even through fire. Can you believe you're actually getting paid to learn all of these amazing things? Also, by what it looks like on this map, you'll be coming up on a stream that should lead you towards where we saw that smoke.
Uh-huh. Follow the stream. The subtle use of music in this game is quite good as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I agree very much with what Brad Shoemaker said when he was talking about it on the Bombcast, where he was talking about how the day-night cycle is actually pretty great. Like how it kind of slowly changes the longer you're out,
Yeah.
rather than like almost very suddenly who turned out the lights kind of shit.
Here we
There's
go.
a really nice waterfall down here. Given those girls love a skinny dipping, I bet they're nearby. There's some cloth out here. It looks like it was torn from something.
Strange.
I'll keep looking around.
Wouldn't it be shit if they got eaten by a bear? I think I've gone too far away. I think I'm supposed to stay around here, am I? Until I find something. There's supposed to be more hints around this waterfall, maybe?
Ah, one of my friends is in Iceland.
Oh. Nice part of the world, I'm told.
Yeah. I think I might go to Iceland.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, we have plenty of places around here that sell frozen food, you know?
Hey.
Hey, come on now.
Get out.
Okay, kind of getting a little bit. You got any clues around here? Pop on the map and see. We're at the waterfall. Doesn't seem to be a way for me to get up that waterfall.
What you got? What you got?
Right, I'm firmly in the
Oh,
centre
Jesus,
here.
right, yeah, so it's a case of just wandering around.
I'm thinking heading towards that triangle there.
Yeah, head north, kind of north, slightly eastish.
So maybe actually the direction I was heading in
Yeah.
when I went in between these two rocks here. I see, I thought this was doubling back on me, but it doesn't look like it was now. In through here. Oh.
I saw a little glimpse of something.
I see a campsite, and it looks like they've got a fire.
Is it them?
That seems like it. I swear, they must have dragged 4 cases of beer out here.
Track them down, and don't let them see you.
What a job this is.
Huh.
These girls have a full case of beer left here. A full case.
Well, they're impressive little shits, I guess.
That is some dedication. Well, I found some dangerous hunks.
What on earth are you...
It's the name of a magazine for girls. It's on the ground here at their camp. Ah, found my sheets.
So they did break into your tower.
Looks like... The tent looks like it's been through the shredder, which would explain that scrap I found.
What could have done that? Like a bear or,
Oh, there's a note there.
I don't know, it sounds crazy, but even a bull elk if it's off its rocker.
Whatever did it, did not hold back. Some of their clothes are all torn up.
That's not good.
Check the note.
No,
Yeah,
maybe I
well,
should
yeah.
take
I'm
one
just
of their
gonna try and see if
secret
there's anything else interesting first.
At this stage, take whatever you want.
Looks like someone left a note.
Intriguing. Maybe
Dear Psycho, we're leaving. We're going to find the police or whatever and tell them about how you created on us and then came to Shrek. You're so brilliant.
Oh dear. They think I am some guy.
you should read it.
Okay, yeah.
Let me know what it says.
Oh, they're gone for sure.
Well, what's it say?
Threatening to call the police because they think I attacked them.
Oh my god, well, did you?
Don't be ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous. I've known you, what, 24 hours? Maybe you're nuts.
Look, I just came out here to sit in a tower, all right? Not get into some mess with a bunch of coeds.
It's fine. They're gone?
Yeah, they're gone. But you should see this place. It's weird.
Weird stuff happens in the woods. It could be other campers. They could be having a bad mushroom trip. We really don't know. But they're gone. There's no way to call the cops. They're not coming back. And we can get to work. I'd really like to start enjoying a quiet summer.
Yeah, me too.
Well,
I think my suspicions are probably the same as yours now. I think it might have something to do with that mysterious shadowy guy that we saw on the way back the first day.
yeah.
There's more than meets the eye about him.
Well, that'd be a good place to finish up, I guess.
I think so. We'll see what they have to say at the start of the second day, and then... Oh, I got a trophy. Well, what I might do is, before we finish up here, I'll just go find the boards downstairs at the bottom here to repair this.
What do you look like?
Why are you asking?
Because I'm horribly superficial.
I could be Tom Cruise's good-looking twin brother.
Oh, that's too bad. I read in People he's like 5 foot nothing.
Yeah, well, you can't win them all.
Okay, well, that gives me a good start. Now let's see. In my scope, I can only tell you're a white guy wearing shorts.
It's hot. And maybe, by the way, I'm not white. It's not very, PC or whatever they say.
Oh my god, you are the whitest man. Wow. I don't need a spotting scope for that. And if not shorts, then what do you normally like to wear?
Tuxedos as often as possible.
Oh, really?
You bet.
How cosmopolitan. I didn't realize Boulder was so chic.
It is the peak of high society.
Good to know, dear, yes. Now tell me about your face. I'm looking at you across the bar. What do I see?
Well, I have a thin mustache, real thin mustache. I got a long scar, goes down across my eye, down my cheek.
And you only wear tuxes.
Yeah.
Are you a freaking Bond villain?
I I get up to some stuff, yeah.
I don't think you're taking this very seriously. I want to know about your eyes.
Get out of here.
I'm drawing you. I need to know. Is that okay?
Missing a
don't answer.
board.
I'm gonna do it regardless.
I have to draw you.
Your eyes, tell me.
Paint me like one of your French girls.
They look
fuck.
tired, I think.
No,
Oh, yeah?
I mean to do that.
Yeah, you know.
it's a good thing to take a picture of. You know, some
I
solid.
think you're a younger person who
Stairwells.
is tired all the time.
Speak for yourself, mister.
I didn't want to give such a gloomy answer. I wanted to give steely eyes.
Well, some people might see distinguished. Okay, got it. Thank you, Henry.
You get what you need?
Absolutely.
Oh, there. Okay, so we'll finish boarding up this window, and then we'll say goodbye. Thoughts on our second tour of duty watching fires, Mark? How are you feeling about this game at the moment?
It's definitely leaving me with a couple of questions, which is kind of the thing you want for this kind of game.
Yeah.
It's got an environment that is really nice to just kind of wander around and explore,
What should I do now?
and just the general dialogue between
What do you think
Delilah
is next?
and Henry
For
is
2 days straight.
really engaging.
It is,
you know?
isn't it?
What's next is you sit in that room until September 1st and call me at the first sign of smoke.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you let me know when you're mentally prepared for that task, and I'll give it to you.
Okay, I think I am ready to tackle my long-term commitment of keeping this national forest safe from total destruction.
I am glad to hear you've really thought this through.
Of course.
We've issued you a comfy chair to sit in and everything.
You know, it's not really that comfy. I mean, it's wooden and there's no padding. I think I actually got a splinter in my thigh this morning.
Aww. Well, regardless, take a seat. The forest depends on you.
Okay.
Well,
so this
there you go.
this is a good point, I think, to leave it at for now. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm certainly, the hook is baited. I want to play more of this. I will keep playing more of this, and we'll do it. We'll make it into a little series of streams, I think, while
At
we're
our
waiting
nearest
for
convenience.
something. Yeah. Also tomorrow, keep an eye out for a stream of some description for the beta of T-Clans: The Division.
As long as it's all working and not on fire.
Yes, hopefully it will be, because
Bad. You get used to it out here.
I have very much been enjoying some of the things I've seen from it, and it's a game that
I called with
I think could be quite
two young
interesting.
women,
Yeah.
Chelsea Stevens and Lily McLean, were reported
Oh.
missing. They've got parents out in California who haven't heard from them in a week.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
well, you want to talk about a cliffhanger to leave it on for our next stream?
We're probably the last person to have seen them.
Okay, so
Uh-oh.
at least for now, for Link to the Cast, I'm Dave Ryan.
Mark Robinson.
Check us out, linktothecast.wordpress.com. Check us out on Twitter at linktothecast, facebook.com/linktothecast. Keep an eye out for all the shiz we'll be doing. There's a new podcast up, check that out. Love Letter to Portable Gaming is our big feature this week. Talking all the news and everything like that, and the pains of the M6 as well. So enjoy. Talk to you later.
Adios.